What is up, people? Welcome to another Fresh Take Anime Edition where we will be recapping Dragon Ball Super Episode 101. I got with me Shep.
This is gonna be wonderful, bruh.
And I got the game idea guy, Andre.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, seeing as how I normally do the opening recap, I'm just going to make this simple. Do not ever piss off a Saiyan. Just, if you're going to beat them. Don't play with them.
Yeah,
Don't
don't give them time.
Fast either. Just get it done.
Just get it done. So this is actually this episode actually picks up right where 100 left off, with basically the aftermath of Jiren knocking out Kale, and Goku basically like, you gonna fight me. That's pretty much right where it starts. And Jiren just looking at him like, I ain't doing nothing. And Toppa comes out of nowhere, pretty much blindsides Goku, which Goku didn't like too much because he thought that was unfair. I don't understand what Goku thinks is fair about a battle royale, but whatever. And basically he gets pushed underground to the point where he pops up right where Caulifla and Kale are. And it's kind of obvious at this point that he's taking a shine to Caulifla and Kale, and I think Caulifla pretty much likes Goku too. Kale kind of still on the fence a little bit with the whole liking of Goku, but this is where it gets interesting. Apparently, it's 5-on-3 from 5 people from the Justice Troopers, fake Ginyu Force, on Caulifla, Kale, and Goku, and Kale still can't control her power, which Goku kind of brings up. So he was gonna like basically fight all 5 of them, and Caulifla was like, "Nah, you ain't finna leave me out of this. I'm finna join too."
She's like, "Oh, like if we gonna throw down, I'm throwing down too."
Yeah, because it's kind of easy to forget that they're Saiyans until you hear Caulifla talk.
There it is. Anytime she talks, she ready to fight.
Yeah, so that's the only reason why you know you would not think Kale is a Saiyan.
No, you wouldn't. She looked like just any other female Dragon Ball character.
Yeah, until she gets pissed.
Yep. That's Saiyan blood.
So yeah, after that, you know, we have to even things out, 17 and 18 show up to help out Goku and Caulifla and Kale to make it pretty much 5-on-5. Now this is where things get pretty interesting. So now I'm gonna start having my questions for you guys, and Andre, you're up first.
All right, go ahead.
The fake Ginyu Force, as it were.
Sorry, if we asking about poses off the bat, Ginyu Force is better.
Okay, and
Ginyu Force, look, they had to train to get their poses. These dudes are like they was walking down the street like at the Home Depot, and Topo and Jiren saw him. They saw him on the corner and said, "Hey, they doing some nice poses. Let's take them in." That's about as far as that looks to me. They were so amateurish. It was just bad. It was bad.
Let me ask you this: like the way they was pumping up Universe 11, they made it seem like they was all like stronger than everybody.
They did make it seem like their whole team was thorough, and you could tell they were not.
Yeah. So, was that a disappointment?
It was a little bit. It was a little bit to find out that their team was mostly weak, and only a few people were actually worth the fight. I mean, Casserole himself, he was definitely
pretty good.
He was a good fighter.
Yeah,
but the other 4 that were with him were worthless.
They sucked.
I wouldn't say they were worthless. It's just in comparison to Universe 7, they're worthless.
Okay, that's the problem. That's the problem, though. Like the whole of Universe 11 was like promoted to be like well above everybody else. So that's kind of
well, no, that's an assumption. The only ones they were clear on was Toppa and Jiren.
Yeah, but I mean, like when they had their God of Destruction talk, he was like they were the strongest out of the ones that had to fight.
True.
I remember him saying that the 5, 18 and Krillin could have took care of all of them.
Yeah, they probably could have.
Yeah.
If you let them leave them by themselves, they would have got the
If Krillin didn't get careless, he would have wrecked a lot more of those people.
Yeah, so
I think legitimately Krillin probably could beat Casserole himself.
yeah, I was thinking Casserole was gonna be like, and Casserole is the one that looks like the general.
That's Renento. That's Renento of the Dragon Ball world. He he turns his key into weapons.
Because that's the thing. I could have swore they was gonna make him like the third strongest. That dude was, yeah.
Like the way he was working with Toppo, the way he was talking with Toppo, you would think he was way higher in stature.
Yeah, he's not apparently. So
he's a little bit stronger than Yamcha.
No, he's much stronger than Yamcha, but it's like his fighting technique. While he has good fighting techniques, it seems like he doesn't know how to use them.
Yeah, because 17 pretty much just brought it up. He's like, dude,
he was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
I love it.
That part.
I love how blunt the androids are. The stuff those two say.
Oh, they are so cut and dry with what they say. Everybody, it's like they hurt your soul when they talk.
Yeah,
so they'll walk up to you. They'll walk up to you and be like, "Yo, clearly you're pathetic. Why are you wasting everybody's time?"
Basically,
that's what they basically said to the whole group.
So, all right, Shel, let me ask you then. When Caulifla jumps the one that she starts fighting. Did you expect that to go that way? Like her get like bombarded? I didn't expect that to happen.
No, I actually expected it to do better than what happened.
Oh, really?
That's what weirded me out. I thought she would have performed much better.
Yeah,
because
she's.
I guess you could chalk it up to her being tired, but I swear I thought she would have done much better.
Because she didn't go Super Saiyan.
But one thing I would like to say that's good is based on the way Super's been running in general, this is going to be part of character development. She's going to get a lot more polished later down the road. I think they're purposely showing her flaws now for when Goku and them finally train her, because I know she's going to train under them. Come on. It's practically written in stone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Vegeta's training Kabe, he's training Caulifla.
He's training. Yep.
And you'll probably KO too, just because
they already fight the same way. It's just like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just a sloppier version of Goku.
Basically, yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. I did like how they did the whole thing with Kale. Like Kale gets trapped in a dimensional barrier, basically. Yeah. And they pretty much run roughshod on Caulifla. So and Caulifla pulls. They do another Easter egg. Now this one you had to watch the original very first arc of Dragon Ball Z. That's the Saiyan conflict. She pulls a Piccolo Gohan thing.
Yep, that's exactly what I will protect you.
It's the only time that she doesn't die.
Yeah, you know, because I mean, she quite clearly she was tough enough to take the punishment. She just couldn't deal with the speed of it, how rapid it was.
Yeah, because it wasn't a problem that I don't think that guy's blast was particularly that strong. But when her shoulder got hurt, that kind of set it back a little bit. But it did do the good thing of actually showing Kale actually control her power for a bit.
Yeah. Like, honestly, when that happened, I knew that's what was coming. Because it was just like, they're not going to let Caulifla die. So, and Kale ain't going to be stuck in that bubble throughout the whole episode. Like, so she had to find a way to literally use her power herself.
Yeah, and
when she made her transformation, you could tell.
And it actually wasn't bad. Like, I mean, she's still kind of like, she still doesn't look like Kale, but
she gets muscular. She still gets muscular, but she can control how muscular she gets now.
Which actually makes sense.
My only complaint about that is that she's essentially got like a Super Saiyan 3 for free.
I can see that.
So somewhat.
Yeah.
That's my only beef. It's minor, But
Basically, her Super Saiyan form works. It's so different from everybody else's because, again, he's modeled after Broly. But when she pumps up, she doesn't lose speed and strength. She doesn't lose her speed. She keeps it. She just gets bigger and faster.
And
yeah, it's like a low Super
Second
Saiyan
last
3.
longer.
Yeah. And on top of that, her power never drains.
It just keeps increasing as
That's
long
what I'm
as
saying.
she's
It's kind of a
the
cheap.
Incredible Hulk.
It's like comparing Super Saiyan with Hulk.
That's
Okay,
what I was
yeah.
saying. That's what I said the last time. She's basically Super Saiyan Hulk. The angrier she gets, the more powerful she is.
Which I will say, looking at like how they wrap their little fight up when they get pretty much they do the Justice Beam.
Like that was obvious they were gonna lose though.
But here's the funny thing: like I was agreeing with 18. I was sick of that whole justice every other word. That's what was getting on my nerves, man.
Right. Remember how she beat dude with his own move?
Yeah.
Like he rolled at her, she grabbed him and threw him back the same way and rolled him out. I was like, wow.
So they go the last four members of that was supposed to take out Goku decide they're going to take out Caulifla and Kale since they're the weaker ones, and they shoot the Justice Beam attack, all of them together, while inside of one of Coquette's dimensional bubbles, so Goku and 18 and 17 can't help. And basically, that was the biggest mistake they could have ever made.
It forced their back, once the girls' backs against the wall, so they had to push all their power.
And that's why you don't play with a Saiyan.
Like if you gonna take them out, you do it quick in a hurry. You can't sit there and linger around on it because they get stronger by the second.
Yeah, it's the harder the fight gets, the better they get at it. So they kept doing that and kept pushing them. And guess what happens? They pushed them off. They pushed three people off. Now,
the only thing that saved the Colette was the fact that she could make another barrier, and that didn't even help her very long.
Which was funny because our girl 18
so walked right up through
picked her up and threw her over the side.
Which that kind of bugs me though, because Goku sat there this whole time screwing around again.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you are clearly stronger than 18. How the hell did you not stop this?
Yeah. So basically, here's what I'm getting so far. Goku, 17, and Vegeta are playing, and Frieza are playing. They are playing.
Yeah, they're conserving energy. They're waiting for that time for them to really go at it.
Yeah. So they are just right now. They're just playing around. Like
I get some screwing around. I do understand it, but when you let people who you can clearly beat start punishing you, that's the issue.
Like he should
that bugs me.
That little wind demon looking dude and the other guy that could adjust his weight.
That's
the same characters, the same dude that 18 picked up with one hand and threw.
Yeah, that's one thing that annoys me a little bit. Sometimes they mess around a little too much.
Yeah, because
especially Goku, that really irks me.
Well, that's in his character nature.
I know, and that's part of his character I can't stand.
Yeah, they kind of need to cut it out and go cut back on it.
The thing is this: he's older now. He should have a little bit more maturity. Some of that tactics need to go.
Yeah,
it's kind of the bad thing is he kind of was progressing a bit more in Dragon Ball Z, but in Super they kind of regressed him.
Yeah, a little bit. They have. I can understand like the main problem I have is they should be doing what Jiren and Toppo are doing, which is hit and run tactics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting that of Goku or Vegeta because that's just not how they do shit. Yeah. They do things.
But if that's the case, then they shouldn't be, or they shouldn't focus the fights around them. They should focus the fights around some other people.
Yeah,
like instead of showing like Caulifla and Kale and Goku and around, it should have been like her, Kaba, and Kale having to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something a little bit different than that, so we don't actually see Goku playing around. Because let's be real, Goku and Vegeta have been playing this entire time.
Yeah.
Look, you had Vegeta arguing with Frieza.
Yeah.
Over who got to take the fight with another dude.
Yeah.
He's like, man, that was my fight. You stole that from me. I'm like, hold on. Don't you two hate each other?
And that's and I know we talked about this yesterday, Andre, but they really don't need to try to change Frieza. I don't
need to humanize them. They really don't.
Don't do And that's my big fear about this. They're gonna try to. I don't want that to happen because that's why I didn't want Frieza joining. I'm like, go get Future Trunks or something. Don't get Frieza.
I mean, I get why Frieza's there because he draws attention.
Yeah,
he draws a lot of
fan favorite. He is a fan favorite, so
I get that.
But
I don't want them to ruin his character for it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they probably should have just went and got Trunks,
or they should have just kept Trunks in the current timeline.
Yeah,
instead of sending them to an alt version of their timeline. It's just like I really wish they wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, because to me, they should have just put them on another continent.
Just let them live somewhere else.
Yeah,
but keep them in the current timeline.
Just so
I would have definitely preferred that. Plus,
especially since they was going to this next anyway.
Yeah, it would have given them it would have given an opportunity for us to see some future Trunks and Gohan moments where they team up.
Yeah, which would have been actually cool to see because they would have got Trunks in there for the 10th member.
Yeah.
But then, I mean,
Frieza wouldn't have even been an option if future Trunks was there. Goku would have been like, hey, let's get Trunks.
Yeah.
I think probably because he's from an alternate timeline, he's probably not allowed to be in the competition.
Well, then now, at that point, I would say
because think about it,
be there.
Because you have to keep in mind they're gods.
Yeah,
I'm sure they could just take a glance at him and realize he doesn't belong here.
But honestly though, they just said if that was the case, then the second Xeno shouldn't have been there.
Nah, he shouldn't be there.
Well, no, that Xeno. Well, true, but at that point, they probably just like, I'm a god, you're a god, we're cool.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I don't think it would have mattered if he resided in that place, then they would have voted.
That was the only rule. The only rule was you had to reside in the universe that you were in.
Right,
but he's still technically he's still Universe 7. he never left Universe 7.
I've kind of given up on some of their logic with this stuff, so I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, you have to. Now, before we wrap this up, there is one thing we do need to talk about, and that's Master Roshi and Tien team up. That was actually pretty cool.
That was a thing.
Oh, that was nice. That was a little pleasant surprise. Like, some actual strategy.
Somebody's got to explain the surprise to Roshi, though. You can't surprise somebody and see you coming.
Yeah.
I get that the
Dragon Ball. Every now and again they got to do something that's so obvious it's kind of dumb.
I get the move freezes you in place, but the word surprise does not have to be a part of the move.
Yeah, but then again, it wouldn't be Master Roshi if it wasn't. So
yeah, and technically it was still a surprise because he wasn't sure what the surprise was going to be. Okay,
that kind of makes sense.
That's the only thing that makes sense about that.
But it was pretty cool.
Roshi even went and said, I can't move while I do this, but then Tien jump out of nowhere.
I love the timing.
I will say, because I got a bad feeling Master Roshi's going off next.
He probably will.
I just got a bad feeling.
I want to see him go, oddly enough, I want to see him go out dragging somebody with him, like he's just hanging on to them to the point where they can't get away.
Yeah. Or something like that. But I do think he's going next, and I think after that it's probably going to be Tien taking out them two invisible dudes.
I know it's for the plot supposedly, but they've really nerfed Universe 7's characters.
Yeah, they did. It seems like they did at least.
Yeah,
because there are certain things that are slightly out of character. There's a little bit more laziness than necessary.
And you do realize we still haven't seen Piccolo or Gohan do jack yet.
We haven't seen him do jack diddly. Other than like deflecting some blast.
Yeah.
That don't count.
But the good news is Grand Priest did say it. The weaklings have been weeded out. So now we're
really gonna have some battles.
We're getting to the point where there's gonna be more individual fights.
Yeah, so
or at least more fights that are gonna be close to each other.
Now it's about to get on. It's about to get serious now. So
there's a little bit less Smash Brothers and more Tekken.
Yeah, because Universe 11 got 4 people left.
Yep.
Universe 4 got like 3 people left. I don't know about 10. Because
I think 10 might have. I think 10 has 6 members left. It's somewhere between 6 and 5.
Wait,
I know
which
they
one
keep
is the
getting
which
people
one is the
dropped
one
off.
with the muscular
10 is the one with
guys?
the elephant.
That's 10, right?
10 is the one with the elephant, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the one with the elephant.
Gawatsu's a member. I know Gawatsu's in 10.
Yeah.
I think the elephant is their god of destruction.
Yeah, he is hoping that
He be
Guatsu got
beating
enough.
people over the head when they lose. He's in there beating people over the head with his trunk when they lose. Like, you stupid idiot! Why did you do that?
Oh, in Universe 4, they only got like 3 people left.
No. You know what? Universe 10 has 4 people. They have 4 people.
Okay.
Because Krillin took out 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, that is right. Krillin did take out 3. Yeah.
And then a couple of them were lost a couple episodes before.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just want to see my boy Piccolo fight personally.
For real.
I do too. That's another thing that disappointed me about this episode, because I was figuring Casserole might last so he can fight Piccolo, because that just seemed like a good fight.
And boy, when we saw Casserole fight, you like, dude, you suck.
Yeah, that was disappointing. I won't deny it. I was hoping for more from him too.
He wasn't bad per se, but I just knew he wasn't beating 17.
And he wasn't gonna beat Piccolo either. I'm like, there ain't no way he gonna beat Piccolo.
I knew he wasn't really beating anybody from Universe 7 at that point.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you not know. So,
but Piccolo would have probably shown out on him.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. The thing that was messing up Caulifla was the move that dude was doing is a lot like Hellzone Grenade, where all the shit, drop my phone. But all the blasts are spread out and then they just track and center in on you.
Yeah.
That's why it was hitting her so bad. I didn't even think about that till I just mentioned.
Yeah, that was a Hellzone Grenade.
It's basically it's not exactly the same as Hellzone Grenade, because Hellzone Grenade everything hits you all at once. Yeah. But it's pretty close to it.
Yeah.
All the blasts just spread out and they just keep coming flying at you. Like,
which kind of is unfair, but hey, that's why I like that movie anyway. But
it's like a combination of the Hellzone Grenade and the Spirit Ball that Yamcha does.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad combination when you think about it.
And Yamcha still wouldn't have made it in this. But
Yamcha's a little too lame.
I think Yamcha might have taken out a few people before he went, though.
Actually, you know what? You're right, dude. Because
no doubt. But I mean, he'd gone 5 times quicker than Krillin.
Yeah,
he would have definitely, if Yamcha was there, he would have definitely been the first one out.
Because he probably would have tried to fight Jiren his own.
I think he would have actually taken it seriously, and he would have shown off enough. And then he would have got like Krillin. He would have got happy after he knocked a few people off.
Yep, he would have showboated and then got blindsided the same way.
Yeah,
that's what disappointed me with Krillin, because they made Krillin act like Yamcha. Like, that's not how Krillin normally acts.
No.
No, he don't celebrate that early.
That's a Yamcha move. That is not anything.
If anything, he'd have been extra paranoid for a little while after knocking the people off.
Yeah, because he'd have been worried about their team.
Krillin usually
worried about their team coming after him.
Yeah. And plus, lest we not forget, because I'm gonna keep bringing this up, because she shouldn't have said nothing. He saved his wife's ass.
Like, he saved her a good 2 to 3 times. You shouldn't have said nothing. You should have just shut your mouth.
That's one thing that bugged me slightly. She scolded him so fiercely after, but she would have been gone if it wasn't for him in the first place. She
would have been gone in episode 99.
I don't know.
Save her. Yeah, she would have, because the wolf would have knocked off.
The wolf that was way weaker than her would have knocked her off.
Yep.
So, that being said, but we did get a nice little preview of episode 102. We finally get to see Ribrianne.
That's going to be a thing. I swear. That's just going to be a thing.
Isn't her move supposedly a fusion now? But she didn't fuse the last time, so that makes no sense.
Actually,
unless it's a different variation of that transformation.
It might be a different variation of the same
variation. I read the synopsis for it. It's a different variation.
So it's probably a more powered up version of the same transformation. That's all I can think of it as.
Okay.
So we finally get that next week, which means Vegeta will be fighting Ribrianne. We do get the Universe 2 trying to take out 1817 and Goku and Vegeta. So That's what's supposed to happen next week.
That to me sounds like a stupid thing to try.
Well, if they jump them, yeah. Well, we already know she's gonna be fused fighting Vegeta, so I'm guessing Vegeta gets to the point where he's had enough, and
that's where you're gonna flip out and start tearing through people.
Yeah. So, because like I said, we know Vegeta and Goku aren't tired at all yet, and neither and 17 and 18 can't get tired. So, this is gonna be interesting.
That's an advantage to have, though. You just infinite stamina.
Yeah, basically.
Like, I can't get tired out, but
I guess that's really good and bad for Krillin, huh?
Hold on. If AT's been with him all these years, he must not have a problem.
Yeah, he must not.
You know, I had to make my comment. That's all.
I know. Look, I know what you was hinting at, but I'm just saying, if little bald man didn't had her all these years, and he's doing something right,
and she is crazy about him.
Look, she will, as much as she might scald him, she will go through hell and high water for that little man. He did something right.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there's another theory that supposedly the smaller a guy is, the bigger other things are.
Man, that tongue game is real, boy.
Well, something you doing something right.
That tongue game real.
Look, Krillin serenaded her just right, bro. That's what happened.
No, man, all it takes was some Barry White and some Lil Luther.
He just serenaded her just the right way. He just serenaded her just the right way and got her happy with him.
Hey, I think it's a little bit more than serenading. But yeah. But anyways, as usual, I derailed the topic. Let's get back on focus. Point is, she got infinite energy. Her brother got infinite energy, and we'll see how they put that to use.
Yeah, because like I said, Goku and Vegeta, we know they've been playing around. They're not even close to tired, so they haven't done anything to.
With all of the beatings that Goku has taken, he has no battle damage whatsoever.
Yeah,
he still has no marks on him.
So superficial, yeah. He's toying around. He's gauging his opponents.
And it's going to be interesting to see what Frieza does, because now we should be getting into the whole. Because I'm pretty sure Jiren's knocking Frieza off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, and it would be interesting.
Yeah,
because he's going to go gold. He's going to get conceited, and then Jiren's going to hand them his. You know what?
Yeah.
I still see Frieza somehow saving Goku before he goes off.
That would be interesting, because I'm still gonna hold on to my theory that it's gonna wind up being Goku and Gohan versus Toppa and Jiren,
which I think that would be very appropriate.
I guess it's possible. No, I think he might save Gohan or Vegeta and make a comment about useless monkeys.
Yeah, basically, I can see that.
I see it being more Goku, because he has. As much as it might sound weird, I think he has a bit deeper of a connection with Goku with that lust and hate.
Oh, yeah. Probably be like, do you have no right to fall off unless I do it to you or some nonsense.
He's been watching Goku's fighting the whole time. So I think he's going to risk himself more to save Goku than either one of them.
True. I can see that.
Well,
because you know.
Okay, did I drop out? Okay, I did. All right.
I was like, go ahead, man.
No, the interesting thing about that whole thing is, I still think whatever's going to happen to Piccolo, he's taking the person with him.
More than likely, he's going to stretch that arm and yank him down.
Oh, yeah. Piccolo's stubborn. He ain't going out that easy. If he goes down, somebody coming with him.
Like, you thought that you were going to take me out by yourself. No.
Think it again.
That's what I'm looking forward to, these next few fights, because I'm thinking this thing's going to be over with in like the next 4 or 5 episodes.
Probably. And
I love how Piccolo talks. Sorry, I just had to say it. He always sounds like a badass.
So I really think that I'm kind of glad they went on and did this and like got all the people out, all the playtime. Now the playtime's over. We're about to get to some seriousness. So
Mostly because people are tired and more people have to be. They have to be more serious now.
Yeah, so this is actually getting to the good now. So I'm looking forward to it next Sunday. Seeing Rebrianne and seeing, because we haven't seen them do jack either. We know they've been fighting.
We
but
just
we
saw a
haven't
lot
seen
of
them.
the people from the lower level of the tournament just get wiped out.
Yeah. Thank you, Kale. And
See how this goes down.
so we will. That's it for this episode of Anime Edition. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about the episode in the comments, and what is your prediction for how this is going to go. Who do you think? Do you think Piccolo's going to take somebody down with him? Do you think Jiren and Top is going to pretty much clear the battlefield, where it's just going to be 2 against 2? Let us know what you think, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Goodbye.
Peace.